doing?
It's heading towards Storm's grasp.
It's headed towards us!
There. Where are you taking me? I asked you a question. Everyone says Reyes is a good shot.
Yeah, and I'll put arrows through both of us. You're switching with me.
It's a snap mob. We're not gonna make it. Blameless Murad had me released from prison. But why? Redemption is still possible, Reyes. Climb the mountain. Find out why the machines are attacking. Do that, and you shall be a free man. It will take all your wits, your skills, and courage. You have walked in the shadows, Reyes. Now it is time to climb into the light.
Boy, sure looks better than the old one.
It sure does.
My gosh.
We spent a lot of time in lo-fi, and now we have moved deeply into hi-fi. The point is, we were able to up-res everything. I mean, there was so much more powerful so much more raw power available on the PS5. But with the kind of expanded runway we had for this thing, we were able to go in and add a bunch of stuff that was either new or had been sort of played with before, but we sort of ran out of time and weren't able to kind of capitalize on completely. And so this really is more than a remaster. It's also sort of the ultimate version of the game.
So fortunately, we got to work on the headset has head rumble. Whenever you step underneath a waterfall, it just kind of wobbles your head around and plays effects on
When
top
you jump
of
into the water, which is really kind of compelling. Yeah. The sense controllers are fantastic. When you pull the bow back, you can really feel the struggle of the arrow in the bow. This game was designed over a long course of time. You know, it was a long production. Great partners gave us, the opportunity to give us a lot of time and effort into this thing. We're making our first survival game, and we designed a bunch of survival systems sort of built in tandem that are robust and really fun, but when they're all turned on and they're all kind of cranked up, it's too much for new players. So we decided to add a kind of a specialist mode, kind of an expert mode, which we kind of jokingly in-house call the Jake mode, because I'm always playing the game, and I always want to be challenged by it. It was kind of stashed in as a patch for the previous versions of the game, but now it's a lot more front and center. But I want people to play it, because anybody who has played the game before, especially if you beat it and you want more, this new mode is incredible. And with the new free movement stuff that we've added, now you can free jump. It basically becomes a full-blown first-person action game.
Right, because before we had a teleport mode, but a lot of people felt that really took them out of the whole VR experience.
Combat actually really changes against some of the harder enemies, because you can kind of scramble really quick, and you can jump around and jumping in the air and smashing guys. It's like there's a whole new element of sort of intensity and combat action to the game, which is really cool. One of the coolest new features we'd like to show you is the eye tracking for the jumping. Before, you would use your hand and you would have to point at everything, but now with the power of the PlayStation 5 eye tracking, you can actually, pinpoint exactly where you want to move to. And we do have fall damage. It's pretty gentle. We didn't want people to be too, hemmed in by that. He's not going to make it, folks.
Now he's going to starve to death.
It's not a good shot on the run, bro. What are you doing?
You're higher on the food chain. We did redo all the cutscenes in terms of lighting and adding a bunch more interesting effects. So.
Well, these are sort of visions that you get once you've sort of satisfied the level of requirements for each mission that kind of give you clues on how to hunt the boss. It's phenomenal. It's so cool, and we're so proud and so happy that this thing gets to go out with this Ultimate Edition and be a launch title on PSVR2. We want to thank Sony for all their support.
And if you're a superstar who bought the original PlayStation VR version on the PS4 and you're lucky enough to get a PSVR2, please download your free upgrade and give it a shot again.
Enjoy it. Get wet. Get deep. Get cold. Have fun. We'll see you guys on PSVR2. See ya.
There is no victory to be had here. There is only survival. The strength of your resolve is the only thing that will grant you another day. Another breath. This place is relentless. It devours everything. And soon, it will take your mind. I have found no meaning to this struggle. But when the end comes for you, do not yield.
torpedo! Finish him!
Why are you teaching me a high level of violence?
This is your new protocol. Find me. Okay, then let's shoot faster and with both hands.
Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Enhanced Edition is an action-adventure VR experience that gives you the opportunity to team up with some classic Star Wars characters and go on some adventures of your own through the wilds of Batuu. You'll be able to meet and interact with new characters like Dok-Ondar, who you're able to visit in the Star Wars parks right now. But you'll also be able to interact with classic Star Wars characters like R2-D2, C-3PO, and even Jedi Master Yoda. When the game releases as a launch title exclusively on PlayStation VR2, it will be released as the complete experience, meaning that players will be able to play through the full story and all three tales from start to finish without any additional DLC. What we've done is we've taken Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge and we've rebuilt it to fully utilize all the new features that PlayStation VR2 has to offer. This new hardware allowed us to utilize the high visual fidelity capabilities that the PlayStation 5 is known for. The game includes smooth frame rates, eye tracking, advanced foveated rendering techniques, and more to really bring the Star Wars galaxy to life. To really feel the gameplay and story, we've also implemented the advanced haptic systems that are found in the headset and PSVR2 Sense controllers. These make it so that whenever a player picks up a blaster or a lightsaber, it feels and interacts the way that they would expect it to, and further immerses the player in the Star Wars universe. Players will also be surrounded by dynamic soundscapes and rich 3D audio, which we worked with Skywalker Sound to create. It's this special blend of accessibility settings, immersion, and storytelling that creates a Star Wars experience that all fans can enjoy. Combined together, all these features and more will bring fans into a galaxy far, far away in an even more immersive way as they live out their own action-packed Star Wars story on PlayStation VR2.